happens if you treat pottery like a game? What is up, Shape Nation? This is Nic Torres here. And on this episode, I'm going to be talking about why you should be treating pottery like a game and also the benefits to treating pottery like a game. So, I don't know about you, but I am an extremely competitive person. I grew up with three brothers, older brothers, and we all were very competitive with each other. And while it took me a little bit to get to that point of being competitive, mainly because my skills, my hand-eye coordination just didn't really catch up to me in time. It took a long time for that to develop, I should say. But once that developed, I was very competitive with my brothers, even while playing like board games like Monopoly or like something other like Mario Kart. I'm very competitive. And being able to play these games actually makes it that much more enjoyable to me. And not only that, I feel like I get better when I'm facing stronger competition and doing stronger games. And what if you did the same thing in pottery? You treated it like a game. So let's say you are working on something right now, and you've been doing it for maybe the last year. You've been doing the same thing pretty much for the last year. And now you're ready to start branching out a little bit, but you're a little bit scared to do it because people are starting to know you for this body of work, and they're starting to know you, and you're making sales, but you're getting a little scared. That's okay. It's okay to get scared. But what if you treated it like a game? So let's say now you've been making this pottery for like a year, and now you're ready to branch off. What if instead of trying to completely change the whole thing up, what if you made it like a game? You made every few pots or so, like every 5 pots, you change something completely up. And then you post it to the world. And then if you don't get the results you want, then that's just another step in the right direction. Right? Like when you're playing a video game, you will be facing like a mini boss. And when you're facing that mini boss, you're probably going to lose a couple times, like depending on where you're at in the video game. And the more you lose, the more you want to go out there and try to beat him. The more you start learning the patterns, you start, getting more confident in your abilities to beat that damn boss. And then when you beat that boss, what happens is you feel so relieved. You're like, fuck yeah, let's go. I beat him. I don't know about you, but I've definitely felt that while playing video games or even while playing sports. And the same thing applies for a pottery. If you are trying to experiment with something and you keep failing and failing and failing, the more you treat it like a game, it's like, okay, this is one step, this is one failure in the right direction. This is where it's going to help me go. And then once you finally are able to get that piece to look just how you wanted it in your brain, everything just, so much pressure comes off and it feels so great. But that doesn't happen if you just worry about everything and you're only staying in the same spot. If you treat pottery like a game, then you can do more experiments all at once, while having more fun with your pottery and also evolving your pottery even further and finding your voice. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one.